Howdy gang. Welcome to an episode of 30-Minute Skate Sesh with Popey Wopey. Woo. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's see what we can get into. Yo, Tawfiq, what's up, dude? Do regular Fall Guys. What you mean, buddy? Yo, Tawfiq, you should play Skate, man. You need to give this game a try, man. It's actually sick.
Hey, Fred.
Why Fall Guys only on Saturday?
Rolling lines are a good time.
Because I'm not regular like you used to. Because I don't like it. I don't like Fall Guys like I used to, buddy.
Quite suitable for establishing
I don't hate it.
A one-trick pony.
I still enjoy playing it sometimes, but I like playing other games too.
Giddy up.
Okay. Okay.
Time for another go.
Whew. Bro, are you kidding me? Ooh. Oh my god, the tail slide? Immaculate. Bro.
Back to the start. You got this.
You gotta be kidding me, dude. Oh, the nose blunt? Let's go. Tail slide? You think he'll get up there? Wow. That's crazy.
You're on a mission.
Don't be scared of us, can't be defined. Hands never sharp on CP time. I just wanna dance on CP time.
Skaters often opine about who has the best push. I've never come across someone that said, that skater that pushes with their front foot. I wonder why.
Whatever, bro. Leave me alone.
Ever bonk a bike rack? You've gotta want... And go. Let's give it another go. Start over.
Bro, come on.
Objective?
Oh.
You'd think people would have their heads on a swiveling device. Hey, I'm thinking the canal's a great place to skate when you leave your sunscreen at home.
Well.
Van history lesson time. Gullcrest Village was the OG founding spot for the city, and it was the first place to get rolled by skaters when skating became a thing. The gully runs deep with origin stories. Want to head there and make your own? I hope you got a transfer.
Yeah, whatever.
One man's dumpster, another skater's super high ledge. This one is good. Let's go.
Ew.
Standing on business may apply here.
That's actually really clean. I like it. I like it a lot.
This is a wonderfully ownable spot. This spot? That's your cue.
Easy. First Tiggy, dude.
You make it look too easy.
First Tiggles. No problem.
Life's challenge. Send it.
Quick trick grab. Easy. Ooh. Hold on. Zenner, my boy, what's cracking, dude? How we doing, my man? Hey, I'm gonna join the Discord.
So good.
If you wanna hop
Are you
in.
trying?
I am in Discord. Okay. Okay.
Heel the toe, heel the toe. Nice form. Line challenges, test consistency. More. I don't know who. Hit it.
Ew. What's cracking, dude? Playing a little bit of skate before work. Yeah, about that. Yep. What about you? What you got going on?
Go again.
Writing an essay? Okay. What you writing about? Oh. That's right. Doing your homework in the morning, eh? I got you. Hell yeah, dude. Really not much, man. I'm just trying to get this work week done. Playing Elden Ring, with Tony. Oh my god. Tony's about to beat Elden Ring for the first time. I just beat it for my 6th time. Um, yep. I'm gonna beat it for my 7th time. I'm gonna try again. Oh my god, dude. It's so frustrating. You still not playing, Rocket League?
Do over.
Thank you. Hell yeah, dude. I have a coworker who is a Christian as well, and when I talk to the kids about evolution, he hates it, man. Which is so strange to me. I would imagine, like, because evolution, the theory of evolution, that's not really up for debate anymore, right?
Okay, this time.
Like, that's pretty much, it's pretty much established. Like we see it happening right before our very eyes. It's evident in the fossil record. Do you are you not? Do you think
Give it another
evolution
try.
is a lie? In what way? So you don't think humans evolved? No, not modern day monkeys, not modern day gorillas, but a primate ancestor that we have a um, common ancestor with like modern day apes.
Handle that business.
Because I know that the let me get the options here. It's way too loud. I know that like a lot of the
Heavy
time
dexterity is
the
awesome,
big misconception
especially when pushing.
when it comes to like
Learning to push
evolution is
properly with
that
either back foot is also
um, a
awesome.
lot of people who don't really understand evolution think that the claim is that modern humans come from modern apes, like modern gorillas, and that's not the claim at all. Um, and as a matter of fact, um, there are, like for example, there used to be other types of what do they call them? Hominids, like 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 Neanderthal, right? Cro-Magnon man, uh, Denisovian, um, Homo ergaster, Homo erectus. Um, do you believe? Do you like? What are your thoughts on those life forms.
As a member of Sandman's rolling class, you always have the right of way.
Right. But is that just because the Bible says so, or
Market Mile Crew Non Sequitur. The DLC loved the town mascot. You know, that seagull named Livingston.
well,
They
it's
say it reminds
I
them
mean,
of old
there are
workshop
other things
videos.
that are wrong in the Bible too,
I'm not sure the reference. It must be cool.
like how we talked about earlier about stellar evolution in Genesis. Um, that the sun, I mean, the earth was not made before the sun. Um, that's wrong. Science is silly. Using science is silly. Right, but then I could create a religion right now, right? I could say like a marshmallow man created Earth in 19 days, and he used like gummy worms to make it. And if someone said well, obviously there's no scientific evidence of gummy worms being used to make the Earth. I could just say like, well, you're using science to try to disprove my all-powerful marshmallow gummy worm god. Why? Right, but okay.
Wee Willie wet himself while whittling on his wooden wonder stick. Oh, sorry. Just readying the vocal emitters for your return.
Right, but you got to understand too. Like the reason why a majority of the world is Christian is not because of the validity of the claims. It's because of history, right? The Crusades, um, basically all manner of civilizations and societies being forced to practice Christianity, right? The slaves, the Native Americans, the Mexicans, the South Americans. I mean, it's not like a
I
majority of
wonder
the
how
world is not
mellow the
Christian
inventor
because
of the layback was.
like everyone saw the light. It's because they like a majority of the population on Earth was forced to believe it, and like generations forget that. It's not like I said. It's not because of the validity of the claim. Um, and you had said that we're talking about a God that people actually believe in. Um, that doesn't, in my mind, that doesn't really matter because your claim that your God created the earth in 7 days is just as valid as my claim that a marshmallow God created the earth in 19 days with gummy worms. It's just as valid. And if you try to use science to disprove my claim, I can say, like, that's ridiculous. You can't use science to disprove my all powerful marshmallow God. my God, but my God can have a form because my God's all powerful, right? Like how that's the thing. How would you set out to disprove my marshmallow God? Like evidence? Like what do you mean evidence? Like 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 scientific evidence? Oh, I'm telling you. I'm telling you it happened.
Hey,
I
you!
have an
Over
ancient
there!
text that I
That's right,
discovered.
you! The one with the water skis. We don't see
Yeah.
water skis around here too much. Too many
If
crabs
I
and
say
jellyfish to gum
because
things
I mean
up.
I could, right? Let's just say I'm playing devil's advocate here. Let's just say I make the claim that I found an ancient text a marshmallow angel came down to me, showed me this truth about the great fluffy one, right? Um, and then disappeared. And in fact, the world was created in 19 days with gummy worms. I'm talking in marshmallow days. Well, that's kind of a silly question because no one can, no one really knows the mind of Marshmallow God. Marshmallow God is outside of time. Yeah, Marshmallow God is outside of time and space. Uh-huh.
Hey, welcome back. People were talking about you while you were away. Don't worry, it was all good, as far as you know.
Hmm. Well, that's kind of a foggy, tricky thing to say because, like, how can I say this? Um, like there are other religions, right? That have the same exact story, right? Like the Greeks had their own religion with their own storytellers that had right. They all had they, right, and they all had the same stories that they told each other,
You
and
must
I'm
be
sure that
busy. You're always in
they
and out
saw
of the
their
other session.
gods in everything and things that they did. Um, you know, um, I'm sure Scientologists um, have you know things that they experience that lend validity to their religion, and Muslims and Jews, same thing. Um, they have people from their religion that said they saw the same thing. All these people, like all these different people from their religion, saw what they saw. Um, I mean, there have been countless religions in the history of our planet, um, all with people claiming to see something similar, right? Um, Right. Uh huh. Right. Uh huh. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey, if you're going to be a while, let me know so I can download
I
something to
mean,
do while I wait.
to deceive. Right. I mean, Jesus could have been a demon for all we know. Why not? What did he like? What? Uh huh. Mm-hmm. It could have been for show. It could have been to gain people's trust. Okay. Well, maybe he wasn't casting out anything. Maybe it was like a play. Yeah, and they were all in on it. Well, it could if you were trying to gain the trust of people. Grant Jesus what power? Well, you said by nature the demons like to deceive, right? To deceive? What? Oh, God gave demons that the power to be demonic. Uh-huh. Well, right. Well, I mean, I mean, I would argue that God is a little evil because, like, well, I can demonstrate why I think God is evil. For one, um, I don't understand why it's necessary for an all powerful, all knowing God. Like, why would God need us to worship him? Why is that a why or believe in him? But that's literally the first commandment.
Whoa.
Right, so we
Did
have to
anyone else
we
see that
we
bouncing
have to
scepter?
believe in that
They
one
were
God
seriously
and no
bouncing.
other God.
Must have added some secret
No,
sauce
but that's
to
a
the pyrotechnics.
prerequisite in order to have his effect, his favor, right? Why does God want that? Okay, but I'm not sure you're hearing me. Why would an all-knowing, all-powerful God want us to believe in him? Why like for example, if you were God, right? And I would I'm literally making this claim that you, Zenner, are you have a better moral compass than the God you worship. Because if you created humans, you created the world, would you want the humans on earth to worship you and no other gods? Why? But why is that necessary? Like why do you want like why is that necessary for you? You don't think that's like an ego thing? But God is telling you in the first commandment, you will have no other gods but me. Do not worship any other gods but me. Why is it why is it necessary? That to me that doesn't make any sense because how is it going how would that be like for example, if I created human beings, right? For their benefit, it would not be necessary for them to worship me. I would not require that at all because I can imagine right now creating. Okay, but I can imagine what it would be like to create a world, right? Like a simulation, for example. I can create a simulation of sentient beings, right? I can create a simulation where there is a middle earth and then also an eternal heaven and an eternal hell. Okay, and you have to pass these checkpoints. You have to pass this exam in order to get into heaven, and if you fail, you go to hell, right? No. Okay. Right. 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 By whose design? By whose design is that necessary? Like in order for us to have an optimal life, right? we have to turn towards God, like a flower turning towards the sun, right? By whose design? By God's design. Okay, so God could have designed it any way, right? Where you don't have to turn towards God to have an optimal life, right? That is also an option. For example, like I said, if I was creating a simulation with a middle earth, a heaven, and an eternal heaven and eternal hell, right? The checkpoint or the prerequisite to heaven would not be for me that you have to believe in me and only me. What up, ghouls? Ghouls also, by the way, goes to catechism. We're having a religious conversation. Oh, you're talking you're talking about a objective purpose, right? Right. And I agree with you. There is no in my opinion there is no objective purpose to life. That's my right, but that's in my opinion that sense of objective purpose is subjective because I and this is just purely coming from my point of view. I don't believe that any of the gods of mankind do exist, right? But that's neither here nor there because that's just my opinion. But uh, yeah, I actually agree with you on that. I don't believe that there is an objective purpose to life. There is only a subjective purpose to life. Um, well, well, that seems to be the case though, because um, one day the sun is going to expand, right? It's going to most likely swallow the earth, but if it doesn't, it's going to turn the earth into a charred cinder. Um, and all evidence that we ever existed here on Earth will be erased. If we don't make it off the planet, it'll be like we never existed at all, um, save maybe a few satellites. Um, and that's not an opinion. That is a fact. That's what's going to happen. That's what happens to all stars, right? Um, so you know this that's just the way it goes, man. Anyways, we kind of strayed away from the original point that I was making. Is that if I if I'm creating a simulation and I have Middle Earth, eternal hell, and eternal heaven, why would I make the prerequisite to heaven worshiping me and me alone? What purpose would that serve? And if you Zenner saw me, Pope, creating this simulation, and mind you, these beings, they are not just mindless NPCs. I have figured out a way to make sentient creatures that think and feel. Okay, and I created a eternal heaven and an eternal hell. And one of the prerequisites for getting into eternal heaven is that you have to worship me and me alone. What would you think of me? That would not be okay. Huh? What do you mean? In what way? Well, that's that's the basis of Christianity, of Catholicism. That's rule number one. It's literally rule number one. See, we'll I feel like we'll make an exception. We'll make a concession for God. But if I did it, if I were the one to do it, then it is morally irreprehensible or morally reprehensible. I can't think. It's not okay. And that's why the point that I was making was that God is not all loving. God is evil. The God of the Bible is evil as well. Evil and good. Yeah, you're good. All right, goals. Have a good day, buddy. Hell yeah, I do. I hope you do. All right, partner. See you. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Huh? You what? You put it on? I'm talking to a friend. Yo. Yo. Okay. Xander, where did you go, buddy? Ash! I don't know if Ash is still here. I love you, Ash. We were having a great conversation. Now I am filled with great sadness.
Hello, Skater. Do you like to...
Let's
The
see what we
margins
got
for
here.
error are...
Modified
Nice.
grabs, total spin
Hit it.
degrees, grab over the gap. Alright. Okay. I don't know how I got away with that, but let's go.
One try.
Oh my god. Okay, Tony Hawk. Oh my god, the nose slide.
local crew DLC have been known to go to great lengths to get some quality filming time at their special spots. Case in point, the time they printed up posters and spread social posts about an upcoming demo and contest at Rolling Waves Skate Park. Everyone showed up. No contest was happening, but the DLC sure had a fun sesh at their cook-free spot.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Huh?
Own this one. Should be kind of easy.
You gave your organs to someone?
What? No.
You got this.
What, dude?
Quick restart.
Yep. What the heck? Bro.
What?
Come on, dude. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The sweet sound of success.
Thank you, everybody in stream, for hanging out with me before I have to go to work. And now I'm singing out of key because I didn't warm up at all. Now I'm gonna play some skate, gonna play some skate, then go to work. Let's see how many of these bad boys I got. 830. Boo! I need more than that, boy. Need more than that. Skate pass has changed. It needs to be reloaded. What? What, dude? I need to spend these freaking spooky points. Yeet. Spooky. Spooky. Oh, let me know. Why does it do this? It's so frustrating, bro. Check the score again. See what we get. Okay. Are you ready to go? You just about ready to go?
I guess pushing with your front foot is
It's
good
time to
for
leave.
working your hip flexibility. Feel the... Go! Crush it.
What? 10 body flips. What's so many, dude?
Time for another go.
Boing.
Back to the start. You got this. Someone is an objective.
Alright, gang. I gotta cut out. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. You know I love you so much and I give you the
It
kiss.
feels like this spot is your happy place. So much
I'll see you
stress
guys later.
going down.
Bye-bye.